I fight for you, Rhaenyra. I'm on your side.
You just need to be smarter, Rhaenyra.
I need you to do better, Rhaenyra.
Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex.
And this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 3, Second of His Name.
Ooh, second of his name. I think it's Viserys, right? Isn't he Viserys 2? Because Dany's brother is Viserys 3.
Sorry about my horrible lighting and my terrible setup today. You're just going to have to deal with it. I am at home at my parents' house. So that's why it looks like
we do our best.
Yeah. I have to just ask this up front. In like the histories that we know in Game of Thrones canon, do we know if Rhaenyra gets the throne? Like,
yeah, we already know this whole story. Like, if you Google, even just because you want to remind yourself of names, it will straight up bio and give you all of the information.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I'm sure I like remember when I was reading the books, there were like it was always giving you those lineages, and like they were that because of records and books. Of course, I don't remember them because why would I?
Yeah.
So just in the comments, I know it's something I could easily Google, and so it doesn't really count as a spoiler. But for me, I don't want to know how the story goes. That's less fun.
I agree. The couple of the podcasts that I listened to after I watched the show, they have like a spoiler section, and I've started to listen to it multiple times, and as soon as they start spoiling, I'm like, no, I don't want to actually.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes some stuff I don't mind. Like, I'm totally great with knowing what's going to happen, and that is like part of the. I don't know. It just doesn't bother me, or I even enjoy it. But for some reason with this show, like, I just want to go on the journey.
I think it's because it's a prequel where we don't know any of the characters. So it doesn't feel like an actual prequel.
It's not like, ooh, wonder what happens to Anakin.
Right, exactly. It doesn't feel like an actual prequel to me because I don't know right now, currently, what happens to any of our mains. So yeah, it does just feel like a completely unique story that I'm watching to like see the drama and the intrigue. Yeah. And I want to watch these political figures play. And I feel like I will stop rooting for people to succeed if I know that they lose.
Right.
You know,
I know a few, big details, but not like story beats, and I don't know like who wins or anything. So I'm really excited this week. I think we're gonna get some dragon fighting.
Me too.
I'm ready for a big battle.
We're also gonna get perhaps the ruination of a much beloved friendship.
Oh, sure. Well, I think it is ruined.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, it's probably already ruined, but we didn't really get to see the after state. Yeah, we didn't get to see the aftermath of it. And I'm curious to know what's going to happen. Let me tell you, going back to Ren Fair after watching this has been my excitement out the joust was unparalleled. I could not be stopped screaming. That dragon is a horse dragon with a fish tail. So confusing. How does that dragon move? Swim.
It's just a seahorse.
No. This show is called The House of Dragons.
Fair enough.
Why would you need hooves underwater?
I mean, it is a problem.
It's coming for you! The sea snake will have your boxy fucking head!
This is a cold open I could do without every week.
No!
I feel like there's something wrong with these crabs. They're very aggressive.
I feel like after a time, they've just been like, we know that this is going to be offered to us, this meat.
Thank you. Yeah, he looks really cool in flight. With that,
yeah.
Almost that, like I said, swan neck. Oh,
Honestly,
that was rude.
It was, but honestly, I would be like, put that foot over here. That's a little merciful. If I've been being eaten alive by crabs.
Yeah.
I like his little helmet. He's like, I got dressed for battle today. I know last week I was a bad boy, but I'm going to do a really big favor to my realm today.
He's like, oh, this is cool. Very Jurassic Park. One thing they said in the behind the scenes is the crab catcher, he has grayscale, which I totally missed.
Well, you didn't miss it because you did say, is that algae on him? So like you noticed that there was some kind of growth.
Yeah.
But I did forget to ask about grayscale. I asked about it in the first episode with the dad, and then
I
forgot about it.
Ow.
Damon!
I like that he's like AMR style with a horsehair tail.
You would.
Carax's screeches.
And you have my nose, don't you?
2 years old.
Oh my God, she's pregnant again?
May yet, brother, but this morning he insisted on eating porridge with his hands.
Yeah, that's stupid, baby. Wanted to
How
eat
dare
with his
he?
hands.
Celebrate.
And what is that, pray tell?
It is Egan's second name day.
So this is like 3-ish years.
Yeah. I mean, they got busy quick. Ew.
Dark. Not today, Tyler.
Okay, this baby is very cute. So.
Come, eat. Fortify.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Listen, Mr. Targaryen, I'm just gonna warn you from the future. Be nice to the Lannisters.
Your Grace, even the mercenaries can see that it is a losing effort.
Him like preparing a plate at the church picnic is just very funny to me.
Well, it's a little bit like Succession. Getting food is like associated with weakness. Like, how can you eat at a time like this?
Good call.
Under the dragon's eye.
Little what's his name from The Witcher? Toss a coin to your dragon lady.
Toss a coin to your dragon.
The princess might like to hear something else.
She would not. Play it again.
Life was hard before radios.
It's probably about Nymeria then, that song.
Mm-hmm. Stepmommy. It's here.
Look how there's little spikes among the scales.
You may go, Samuel. You are to stay by order of the princess.
Oh boy.
The queen commands you to leave the
oh no. That is bold, Alicent.
Yeah.
That scene is interesting.
The days are long, but Aegon came quickly and without fuss.
The nurses did not agree.
You should ride out with me today. Join in the chase.
Rather not. All screw like children.
She's really leaning into the stroppy second mommy isn't my real mom teen vibes.
Hashtag you are not my real mom.
Yeah.
And you have duties.
As I am ceaselessly reminded.
I'm sorry?
As I am ceaselessly reminded.
You would need to be reminded if you ever attended to them.
Oh boy.
No one's here for me.
But Rhaenyra, you have to keep making public appearances if you want to at all try to keep your claim as heir, honey.
Yeah.
You can't be a stroppy teenager when you're fighting for your place in the realm.
This
Little brother is too.
Our brains aren't finished developing. We don't understand long-term planning yet.
I fight for you, Rhaenyra. I'm on your side.
You just need to be smarter, Rhaenyra.
I need you to do better, Rhaenyra.
Yeah, I can't. I would not last. The first time I had to go out and like, yay, look at you. My head would be chopped off. I wouldn't make it.
They still do this in England.
I know, it's very weird.
My husband says that no king has ever been able to tame the stepstones for long.
Someone's wearing a scrunchie on her head.
I saw that. I was like,
your dear uncle is the great mind behind this war, is he not?
I wouldn't know. I've not spoken to Daemon in years.
Since you supplanted him as heir.
Daemon made his choices, Lady Kira. The princess was more suited to the role.
Yes, and the king must put an end to it. Send fleets and men and clear.
Okay, so you guys are still in love.
Have you served the one with late Lady Red Wine? Waiting cake.
Rhaenyra, you're being a difficult child.
Yeah, but I do think it's interesting that she did choose to speak to the ladies.
Yeah.
Lord Jason Lannister.
Ew, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
The finest honeyed wine you'll ever taste. Made in Lannisport, of course.
Of course.
Her attitude is hilarious.
It must be quite something.
I don't have a dragon pit, of course, but I do have the means and resources to build one.
Stop standing behind her like that, you weirdo.
To house dragons, of course. I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
No, you're way too cheesy for her.
Yeah, you're
it's
disgusting.
A no.
I hate it. If your dad makes you marry him.
Thank you for the wine. Is that what I am to you? A prize to proffer about to the great houses?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So is Aegon. So
Rhaenyra. Jason Lannister is an excellent match.
He's arrogant and self-serious.
You cannot marry a man named Jason when you're in Middle-earth. I mean, Westeros. Sorry. Just like Cersei was not going to marry Kevin.
Like, her name's Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra and Jason.
Do not wish to get married.
Even I do not exist above tradition and duty, Rhaenyra.
Excuse me, Your Grace.
Teens are hard. Teens are hard. Okay, here's what I want to happen. She marries Sweet Boy Hot Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And then her relationship with Alex.
He can't marry though, because he's on the Kingsguard.
Oh, he's on the Kingsguard. That's right. I forgot that rule. Maybe she's like, I'm changing that rule. You know why? Because I'm
the president.
Exactly. I think Alicent and him are going to have an affair at some point, but I think he also is going to be connected with her, but I think she is going to be into Daemon, so it won't matter. That's my dream.
Okay, stop startling her, dude. Why did
Toast. So, Kristen?
I had an adventurous youth when my father served at Blackhaven, to be sure.
How lucky you are to have a say in your own life.
Many in the realm would gladly trade positions with you, Princess.
A million girls would die for your job. Big old dogger.
What
big
was
old squashy face.
Spike?
Yeah, he had like
collar?
spike. Yeah.
Like it looked like the collar you put on small dogs so that hawks don't pick them up. And so I was like, is that so that the dragons don't pick up the dog?
White Hart was the symbol of royalty in these lands. And on this day of all days.
Did Otto like release a white deer into these woods? He's weirdly invested.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I know it's his grandson, but still, he's overplaying this.
I had this forged in the Golden Gallery in honor of Prince Aegon.
See, she's overplayed her hand now, because if she had been like cordial and supportive of him, then he would have like kept her as heir and been like, that's fine, you don't have to marry the Lannister. But now she's in a strap about everything, so he's like, you will do what I say or you won't be heir.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame and feel herself well compensated for her loss in station.
What loss of station?
Excuse me?
If you were to name young Aegon heir, Your Grace.
And when would I be doing that?
I had assumed, as he's your firstborn son.
Have your bannermen questioned my choice of heir?
Of course not, Your Grace.
It is your sworn duty to report rebellion stirring in my kingdom.
Jace,
good papa.
If I were you, I would...
All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
Viserys is also in a mood today.
Thank you for the gift.
I I'm really gonna be sad when something happens to him because I do like that he's fighting for Rhaenyra.
Yeah. He's just weak.
Yeah, like we said last week. Okay, I do not like that he married Alicent, her best friend. No. But I think on a whole, in this time period, he is a good, loyal father to his daughter.
Yeah. He's just not a good leader.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king.
Oh my God, Otto, don't make me come for the screen!
It is not my wish to command her, Otto. I want her to be happy.
Otto's like, daughter, happy?
One perhaps you might be more comfortable with, one closer to home.
Absolutely not. No.
Prince Aegon.
Oh. I thought he was gonna say me.
I was that like, would be
disgusting, horrible. Prince Aegon.
Yeah, let's slow our roll.
Rhaenyra's hand.
Do not make her marry her half-brother baby, guys.
That's very much family tradition. They're really into marrying full sibs.
What about full uncles? My friends this weekend were like, I just can't get into House of the Dragon. Like, people say it's really like the old Game of Thrones, and I don't know if I can just walk into another incest plot. And I was like, how funny for you that you can't.
Can't relate.
I jumped head first into the incest pool.
It took one scene, and I was Ed. I never shipped Jaime and Cersei at all.
Me either. No. I did, despite it all, ship Dany and John, though, until I saw it in the show.
Yeah, I still ship them in the books.
Do you wish to hear my opinion on the matter?
Only if you say your name and remind us of who you are.
Rhaenor is of pure Valyrian descent. He shares blood with your cousin, the Princess Rhaenys, and he is the heir to the wealthiest house in the realm.
Okay, that is a good plan.
We must pray, of course, that Rhaenor survives the fighting in the Stepstones.
Oh, this guy has a little brain in his head.
Mm-hmm. Flop on the outside, a political mastermind on the inside. Like, his face is giving me nothing of like intrigue and manipulation, but he knows what he's doing. And he's bided and waited his time.
Yeah.
His Grace could worry himself to death if he said lies.
No, be careful, young lady. You're going to regret those words at some point.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
I'll have no choice but to, princess.
So stop pouting and make them accept you. This what do you call it, road trip plot right here.
Always the classic. Yikes.
Not another boar.
He doesn't have a spear. Oh, that's not good.
Do we have a Baratheon? Is there a Baratheon?
I never imagined I would remarry. But I would have a son. What if I was wrong?
Alicent, this will change my opinion of you forever. Whatever you say next. I would break up the conversation. Smack her stomach like that. It's not a shelf. A day on horseback in the hot sun is rough on a hangover, my king.
You may not be white, Your Grace. I think he's a big lad.
Oh yeah, you're a great hunter. Speaking of Succession, it's exactly like the episode where they like drive the pigs down a narrow thing where they have everybody up so they could just, it's like, again, shooting fish in a barrel, if you will.
All I'm saying is Danny had to eat like a real fucking horse heart. So.
Right. Weak.
This is rough, buddy. This is like watching Theon behead that man. Don't clap.
Yeah, come on. Don't you feel shame for yourselves that you're clapping for that?
All night, guys?
That's gonna start some gossip.
That blood's gonna stain your hair. Oh my God, where'd you get your hair done? I slaughtered a boy.
Listen, girl, if you want to make out with him, this is your moment. Oh, wow. It's very Shadow and Bone.
It's kind of a much more epic slaughter that you just went out in the wood by yourself and killed yourself a fucking boar, my queen. Lannister, you weren't ready for her.
No, you couldn't handle that.
You mustn't ignore the certain truth that if Rhaenyra were to step over Aegon to ascend the throne, the realm would tear itself apart.
Actually not stepping over, because she is the heir and older.
Would you have me raise a man to steal his own sister's birthright?
It is Aegon that's being robbed. He's the firstborn son of the king to deny that.
Technically, he's not the firstborn son of the king. He's just the first living son of the king. Otto.
Uncertain, but the end is clear. Aegon will be king.
I just think, Allison, you're not stupid, and you're a woman with a brain, and so you clearly understand that your dad is manipulating you, right? Like, you know. And honestly, you see how much stress it puts on your now husband to be king. I would not want that for my son.
She must needs marry a high lord who will honor her, defend her, and serve.
He's missing 2 fingers. It says maggots didn't work.
She must believe it is her choice to do so.
With all the rest of them.
They couldn't have cauterized that better.
This is a plea for aid. Then why not send it?
Because it is a war started by 2 malcontents, unhappy with decisions I made.
I think it's your indecision that they're unhappy with.
Also, it's your own shipping lanes, sir.
Is it better for the realm if the Crabfeeder thrives, or is vanquished?
Good question, Allie.
Oh, cute. We can call her Allie. My issue is that I like Alicent.
Yeah, I feel for her.
She's intelligent and not ambitious. I think that's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
Do you not think my decision correct?
It is no consequence to what I think, as I'm often reminded.
Oh my God. Rhaenyra.
Daemon is thorn enough in my flesh. Will you insist on taking after him? Must everything be a battle?
Maybe you should have married someone who was old enough to actually be a mother figure to her, to help with this teenage angst.
You said it yourself. The lords of the realm gather like vultures to a carcass, hoping to feast on my bones.
I like that they decided to have one real talk every 3 years or so.
It's good. Just catching up. He's looking real worn down and tired this whole episode. He can't stand on his own. And I thought it was the drink, but I think he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
You've been much alone these last few years. Alone and angry. I will not live forever. I wish to see you contented. Happy even.
If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
That is true enough.
You love a man who admits his faults and weaknesses.
Make it yourself. Search him out. Find one that pleases you.
He listened with his listening ears.
That's what I mean. I don't know. I don't ship him and Alicent, but I do think she's the right person, the only person that could speak to him in a way that to advise him with Rhaenyra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Memory. You will not be supplanted.
What if she held a ball and all the eligible young men came to dance? And he was like, if you do not choose a husband by the end of the ball, I'll pick one myself. And Whoopi Goldberg was like, that's right.
Correct. I think that's great. I have one alteration. Instead of a ball, she holds a meeting and everybody thinks it's a ball, like they decorate it like a ball, but instead she like flies into the center with her dragon and she's like, whoever can touch my dragon without dying is my husband.
That's good. I like this. Yeah, this is a good setup.
We are faltering and the trial
Is Caraxes just okay? There, he's burning something. I thought he was just flying around being a dick while they tried to shoot him, just flying out of their reach.
I love this like battle strategy, which is Caraxes, and then they're like, Caraxes, go finish.
They're doing the planning.
Dragons can circle bloodstone until they fall out of the sky. The Crabfeeder and his men have no reason to leave those caves.
We must give them one. An offering of flesh to bait the crab.
Who?
Dragon returning!
Dragon returning to set.
When I will show you a madman.
Damon.
Damon is why we are
Is this supposed to be his son?
He at least is fighting.
Grown up.
That's Rhaenyra.
His council uncle.
Okay, Rhaenyra's cute, TBH. So.
Yeah, he is cute.
If you do not seize control of this war, my lord, the crabs will soon dine on all of us.
How are they losing with a dragon? I don't understand.
I don't understand. Because the other guys just run into a cave and they can't reach him. Caraxes his little arms. He's like, meh.
Yeah, but how are they getting to them? Like, how are they losing? Like, I can see how they're at a standstill.
Right. No, yes.
Look at his little hand. Oh my god, so beautiful.
It's just a face you want to look at. Whoa.
I love every time we get these stillness moments with Damon. They do a lot with the camera and the sound design to show his internal turmoil. Damon, what are we doing?
Something dramatic.
Well, obviously.
Well, it's like blinded him in one eye.
Mm-hmm. So he's certainly going to call his dragon to finish them off now. Yeah.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm. This is a good battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like design.
Yeah, it's fun when they do strategy instead of we're just like watching people mash swords at each other.
Yeah. Okay, I was confused at his motivation because he's certainly pissed because this is his thing and he wants to be able to say,
I don't know. I'm not
following. That he did it.
Ugh. Meanwhile, Krabby Patty, I don't know why you're just standing up there. Take an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Come on, Papa. Come.
Other dragons. I hope we get to see some of the other guys. Rhaenys has a dragon.
Yeah, but not in this war, unless she's gonna come and help him.
I know, but I don't understand why we haven't, like, her husband's fighting, but she's not using her dragon.
Yeah, maybe she's like, I'm not helping any of y'all with my dragon. My dragon's a house dragon now. If you wanted to use my dragon, you should have made me queen.
Yeah, exactly.
And Chorus is like, fine, I won't ask again. Like, whatever.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm real sorry. I'm sorry, babe. What can I get for you? That's good.
Good job. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He got it.
Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Another dragon.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra introduces your dragon. What's his name? What's his favorite hobbies?
Yeah. Talk to us about your dragon. Never mind. We'll wait for it next week, because next week, then you can go on a dragon date and you guys can talk about your dragons.
Okay, call for the big guy now.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna get it. He's gonna take that guy down.
Look at him. Look at that little smile.
Uh-huh. I love watching the white dreads in action.
Yes, me too. I don't understand why he didn't do this earlier. This is so confusing.
Yeah, I don't know either. Is this dragon purple?
I think so, which you know how I feel. I want to go to Disney and make myself a purple lightsaber, and I want to go to the Seven Kingdoms and make myself a purple dragon. Yeah, where is the other dragon? I'm on my break. Oh, well, the white stained with blood mirrored with Rhaenyra's like, all I'm saying. I'm stressed. This show stresses me out.
Damon is like 35 years old.
But I still really love watching this show. I'm excited to watch it every week. It's quite good.
Yeah, it is. I loved Miss Rhaenyra in her feelings this episode.
Right.
Fully in her, can I say in her reputation era? Would that be accurate? She is.
I don't give a damn about my bad reputation.
She is putting on her eyeliner, writing mean things in her diary, screaming to her dad, "You don't understand me." To her ex-bestie, "You're not my real mom." Like, she's having the full teen experience.
To her night watcher, "You can stay all night with me in the woods. Have you ever thought of marriage?" Oh boy.
God bless her.
God bless her. I don't know. Something about, I like him, so I find it interesting that she likes him a little bit. I obviously don't ship her end game with him because we know where I stand on that. But I think it is interesting. I've always liked a forbidden love.
Yeah.
And
I mean, look, she is a teenager. She should have a hot fling with a boy ingenue.
Right, which is why I think that they should have a fling next week, and that later Alicent and him should have like a more serious
I love
romance,
that.
because I just think it is excellent.
Yes.
It's excellent drama.
For sure.
Because they do introduce him, like when they first introduce him, they frame him with both of them, the two of them together. And then, and it's nice that we don't get to really meet him until like this episode, because up until this episode, you're like, who is he really here for? He has all the makings of your Prince Charming, you know, hero boy that is known for this genre, but we don't know who we're shipping him with yet. So it's fun. And then this time they're like, it's gonna be Princess Rhaenyra, but we also know she's way too much for him. And then you get sweet Alicent, who is smart and lovely and has a dying husband.
Speaking of, that man is rotting to death, I believe.
Yes.
Not doing well.
He is like we were saying in the cut, he is barely able to like stand and have a conversation.
Yeah. The throne, I would say, has well and thoroughly rejected him.
Yeah.
And is trying to shake him off.
Wow. Incredible words.
Cool. All right. Well, looking forward to next week.
Me too. See you next time. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that little bell icon so you never miss when our videos come out. We're watching a lot of things right now. We're watching The Boys. We're watching Rings of Power. We're watching, obviously, House of the Dragon. And then in a couple weeks, we are going to jump back into our Star Wars rewatch. So if you want to be tuned in to all of that, please stay tuned. Bye. Ruined perhaps forever. Oh, that's what it is. Ruined perhaps forever the love of the happiness of a much beloved sister. That's what it's from the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice, which I memorized a scene from to do an audition for. So that's why I knew.
Gotcha.
Okay, I was like,
yeah.
What?
Speaking of teeth acting, what if you put Carrie versus Keira? Can you imagine?
Why isn't anyone doing this? Why didn't anyone just get a script on their lap and say, this is a horrible movie, but it'll be perfect for Keira Knightley and Kerry Washington, and this is the day.
Yes.
Honestly, it's all cast with people that teeth act.
Ooh, who else are we adding?
I think
those two I think are our premier teeth actors.
Yes. This has nothing to do with this, but it's really important to me that we find other ones.
Yeah. Who are some? Do we have any male teeth actors? Who are our teeth for? I'm immediately thinking they got to be British. I feel like Carrie is very unique in being an American who's teeth forward.
Yeah. We'll think on this and let us know in the comments who is a teeth actor.